Lo and this is my signature look tutorial for the I Am Freedom Awards. I'd say my signature look is very bronzy, glowy skin. Also with the eyes, I usually go for quite warm tones, and I love a spotlight eye as I just think it gives it a little bit of edge. If you want to see how I completed this look, then keep watching. Before applying eyeshadow, you want to put a base on your eyes. This is going to make your eyeshadows stay and not crease and blend out lovely. You want to put it on your lid and on your lower lash line as well. I'm starting out with the colour Sweet from the Salted Caramel I Love Makeup palette and a big fluffy brush. I'm taking this all into my crease and blending it right out above so that it's really soft and blown out. I'm then taking Drizzle, which is a lovely chocolatey brown, into the inner corner and the outer corner. You kind of want to do this in a V shape. This is what's going to start that spotlight on your eye. To get that in the right place, I used a smaller blending brush, and then to blend it out, I'm using a slightly bigger blending brush with a little bit of that sweet colour on, just to really buff out the colour again. And then just taking a little bit of that brown, just to give me a little bit more definition in my crease, because I don't have a very defined one. To just add extra depth, I am popping a tiny bit of black in that outer and inner corner. Again, you want everything to be super blended out, so I'm going back in with the brush with a little bit of brown on it, just to buff out those edges and make everything flow. I'm using a bronzy brownie pencil in the waterline and lower lash line. I like to make the lower lash line really blown out, so I'm going back in with a big fluffy brush and Sweet, and I'm really buffing out the lower lash line. If you go too far, you can always clean it up. I'm then using a pencil brush with the colour Drizzle to add definition to the inner and outer corners. With my finger, I am patting on the colour Spoon just through the centre of the eye. I'm going to do that on the bottom as well. This really just highlights that centre of the eye and finishes off the spotlight look. With a flat shadow brush, I am buffing Yum all over the brow bone. And then just using a wipe and some concealer to clean up any mess you've made on your face. You also want to set your under eye and through the centre of your face as well, just to make sure that you don't get too shiny down the middle. Once you've done that, you want to make sure that that lower lash line is still really buffed out. You then want to apply lashes of mascara on the top and bottom. I like to brush all of my brow hairs up to make them look extra full and fluffy. I also apply my brow powder in a kind of hair stroke upward motion to add to the fluffiness. I'm just filling out where the brow hairs are sparse and making them even. Then whack on your favourite pair of falsies. With a look like this without liner, you're best off with lashes with a clear band. To add some definition into the cheeks, I'm using a bit of contouring powder with a fluffy pointed brush, and I'm just buffing that right into the hollows of the cheeks and blending it out a little. I'm doing the same around my hairline and forehead to make my forehead appear smaller. I'm then taking Rock On World bronzer from Makeup Revolution with a fan brush all over my cheeks, a little bit on the forehead, a little bit down the nose. It's just going to give us a bit of highlight and a bit of bronzy colour. If you like an extra pop of highlight, I've used Yum from the eyeshadow palette all over the very tops of my cheekbones and down the middle of my nose as well. I'm applying my favourite Brownie Nudie lip pencil all over my lips and then finishing it off with a bronzy gloss. And that is the final look. I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. If you have, please go and follow me on all of my social media, which is all The Beauty Bomb.